Hey, I've been getting a lot of the same question over and over again. So I just thought I would get on here and address it. If you want to know what I am, well, I'm your worst nightmare, first of all. If you can't figure out my gender, there's probably a reason for it. Did you ever think of that? Yeah, that's really all I want to say. Thank you so much for the comment and for boosting my video. Have a good day. If you want to know what I am,
you're a big, fat, curly-headed
And we are back. First day back from a forced week vacation from the YouTubes. Actually, we got hit with a community guideline strike from the YouTube's overlords and were suspended from uploading any videos for a full week. Still a little fuzzy on why that is, but thankfully, we still had great channels like Odin's Men and SC Reviews who are on the front lines of the culture war, spreading the good word every day. So thank you, gentlemen, for doing what you do. Now, it was great to take a break from all this stuff, step back, clear my head, but it's time to dive right back into it. So, if you're wondering what's on the screen here, not quite for sure. Now, is that really this guy's girlfriend? I don't know, could be. Now, did he win the BB gun fight? No, absolutely not. It literally looks like this guy's face was peppered with BBs from a BB gun. Now, remember a long time ago, you used to have to go to those special booths at the traveling carnival to see people like this? This guy's got horns coming out of his head.
I'm the bearded lady, but are you one of the freaks?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f*** is that?
Jeez, I don't know what that's. Listen, I'm all about tattoos and piercings, but at what point is enough enough? God. Anyway, at some point, we got so far off the beaten path that now we have this. Roll the film, please.
It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. You said you're coming home. I'm all alone and I need you now.
What the f***, Buffalo Bill? It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Now, according to the new rules of society, this new society we're all being forced to live in, this person can dress like this and walk into whatever changing room, restroom, locker room, wherever they see fit. Let's keep it moving. This picture that's going viral from Timber, that, I guess, that dating site, this, I can't imagine anybody would see this and say, well, that looks like a good match for me. We've got Rose from Pittsburgh now. This isn't doxing anyone to the YouTube's overlords. You can't even see who the person is, and it just says Rose, which may or may not be this person's first name. They got the obedience diaper on their face, and they're holding up a little sticker that says, I got my... They got the... You guys know, so... Can you imagine? Oh, my God.
What the f is wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong. There's a lot wrong with that. A lot wrong with that person. Anyway, speaking of the roll the film.
Hey, Baker's Pharmacy. If you're going to ask us our sex assigned at birth when we go to make our appointments to get our COVID boosters and our flu shots, you need to also ask us our gender. Because I swear, if I walk in there on Saturday to get my vaccination and you use the wrong pronouns or you call me ma'am...
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay? You little pimply little sh**.
Because I swear, if I walk in there on Saturday to get my vaccination and you use the wrong pronouns or you call me ma'am...
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
So what? So what? Is it ma'am? Is it not ma'am? I don't. This is all so confusing. Anyway, I gotta roll the film before I throw up all over the place. Roll the film, please.
All I'm looking for is a man who's willing to explore the wilderness.
Did you guys see that? That's so disgusting.
Ah, boy. Au naturel, I see. Okay, anyway, Jesus. Let's jump over to politics, see what kind of insanity's going on over there. Before I roll the film, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by Andrea Rosario. Andrea, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. And I will say it again, you guys are keeping this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are clearly trying to sink us, especially just coming off of that week suspension. So Andrea Rosario, thank you so much. Now, if you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Roll the film.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
Here come 2 words for you. Shut the f*** up.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Former Vice President Potato Brain Joe Biden said, I have 2 words for you. Made in America. And then, instead of the crowd laughing, mocking, and ridiculing him, they clapped. Idiots. All right. Anyway, this is a very interesting clip as well. And it's frightening. It's very frightening. This is this lady that's going to a viral clip. This lady that's going to speak in a minute. Her name is Christine Wormuth. She is the Secretary of the Army. Secretary of the Army. Now, let me remind you, the U.S. Army recruiting is way, way, way down. They didn't meet their recruiting numbers. None of the branches of the military did. And this will give you a hint why. Roll the film, please.
And one more thing, Haley, I would emphasize is I think more broadly in terms of, soldiers coming from marginalized communities or, demographics that are not widely represented in the Army, that's part of why we've got to emphasize positive command climates and inclusion. We get criticized, frankly, sometimes for being woke. I'm not sure what woke means. I think woke means a lot of different things to different people.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
But first of all, I would say if woke means, we are not focused on warfighting, we are not focused on readiness, that doesn't reflect what I see at installations all around the country or overseas when I go and visit. But I think, we do have a wide range of soldiers in our Army, and we've got to make them all feel included. And that's why a lot of our diversity, equity, and inclusion programs are important.
We are so
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was just talking last week in a video about how diversity, equity, and inclusion destroys everything it touches. In the U.S. Army, the United States military has adopted diversity, equity, and inclusion training. And that says it all. Unbelievable. What? Anyway. This is just, we're going to be wrapping it up pretty quickly. Quick video today. I wanted to get the cobwebs out. I took a week off and it's, I got to get back into the rhythm of things. So today I seemed a little off, or the video was a little off. Bear with me, guys. I'll get back into the swing of things very quickly, but just a quick video to come back and say, hi, missed you guys. Let you guys know what was going on because they don't let me let you guys know anything if I get that, with that community guideline strike. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep, keep exposing this insanity for exactly what it is. So appreciate you guys bearing with me. As I said, we're just going to be wrapping this up in just a few minutes. Quick video today. This is a bunch of liberals, progressives, Democrats, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they are. To me, they look like a bunch of zombies. Roll the film.
Are you mental?
Jesus. This They're like a pack of rabid hyenas. These people. Oh my goodness. Wow. Anyway, I hope eventually someone's held responsible, held accountable for doing this to people. I mean, these people had something wrong with them anyway. There's a guy out there with his two young daughters having a lemonade sale. They got a lemonade stand like kids do. And this lady has a huge problem with them selling lemonade on the sidewalk. And it's because the virus, whatever. And I've said before on this channel, my uncle has completely lost his mind. He excoriated me, told me I couldn't come up to the family lake house that he owns. It's his lake house, where all my family from around the country goes in the summertime, throughout the summer. But because I didn't get the Fauci sauce, that I wasn't allowed up there. But that's what happened to these people. Their brains have been broken from mainstream media, from the establishment. So this lady, she's nuts. Roll the film.
I had to say, and I'd like you to leave.
I will leave. Will you pack up what you're doing?
Absolutely
How
not.
do you go
It's
back
completely
home?
fine.
You don't even live here. This is unacceptable.
It's perfect. My cousin lives here. She watches the kids. It's completely fine. We're well within our rights to have the kids sell some lemonade.
Yeah, but they're doing it unsafely.
It's
If you
not
wanna do it
unsafe.
safely,
it's not a big
You
deal.
need to have them wash their hands. You need to have them.
Okay, so call the health inspector. They've made $6, 2 of them from me.
Good. Then hopefully.
Okay, good. So I'd like you to leave.
Early enough that they aren't spreading it to
They're
other
just
people.
having fun, okay?
You need
It's
to
not a
stop.
big deal. No, you need to
It's
leave.
not a big deal.
You need to take a
So
deep
if
breath,
they don't need $5.
and you need to just leave.
Then stop what you're doing here. It's not okay.
It's not a problem. It really isn't. Everything's fine, okay? We're just selling some lemonade.
Okay? I've made it very clear that we don't want this here. You need to pack up and leave.
I want to know your full name again.
Stacy.
Okay, Stacy, so I want you to know that if you ever talk to my children again, I will call the cops. I don't want you to ever come up to them or talk to them again. They're going to come back out here. Stop, Stacy, listen. I've heard what you had to say. I want you to listen to me for a sec. They're going to come back out here. They're going to keep having fun. I don't want you to talk to them again.
No.
No, this is not your right. It's not your...
What a bitch.
What a terrible, terrible human being that lady is. I hope she is absolutely ashamed of herself. That's disgusting behavior. Disgusting behavior. So good for that guy for filming her and putting it out on the interwebs. Hopefully it shames her into realizing how insane she's become. Turn right into a Karen. Anyway, that's the definition of a Karen right there. We're going to be wrapping it up on this one. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you guys. Like I said, cut me some slack if I seem a little off here. I got to get back into it, but I hope you're all doing well. Things are clearly getting crazy out there, so take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll the film.
To all the ex-boyfriends who call me Satan, how did you know?
This sounds very gay.
You're all going to hell. Goodbye.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys.